The Boxy Centaur,
Yeah.
of course, was not banned out. That was not respected by the bans for Serenity, and Alliance won't hesitate to grab that one again, especially after what we saw was done with the hero last time. Boxy getting those solo kills against 2 heroes, landing multiple hero hoof stomps throughout the entirety of the game.
When the game goes like that, where Boxy had a really good laning stage, like he even killed 1v2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The carry player tend to overthink when they see the same hero. They're gonna. I think Ajay's gonna ask for like Ursa's. Like,
Sure.
Like,
Yeah, he's
It's
not going to
heroes
want
that's-
lifesteal.
I was going to say, he's not going to try the lifesteal again. He'll different approach.
Yeah.
And you think what in his mind, Ursa's something that's going to just be able to make sure that Boxy isn't going to have that same sort of a lane, but may not necessarily have that much of an impact in terms of stopping Boxy from having a good game.
Maybe he's asking to go like aggro lane and tell his offlaner to go play versus Centaur.
He wants a carry that can play aggressive, I think, with the Oracle. So like the Oracle has a easy time just saving the guy.
And that's Fenez. Fenez still there, and I think definitely something that I wouldn't put it past Alliance to take. So if you are Serenity, by picking it, the block potential could also be a bit of a double whammy.
Yeah, Sven sounds good too. Something that can carry his heroes.
Could it be a Slark game? That's not a hero Ajay likes to
Yeah.
play.
No, something that works really nice with the Oracle's False Promise. We're going to go for grabbing the other support.
Oh.
Phoenix. So
Wow. Okay.
it's kind of early on that, well, there's 2 picks to still react to this. And are picking a Phoenix into a Centaur. And as far as I'm aware, Centaur can normally be considered quite good against the Phoenix, right? You Supernova's out, you just stampede away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The laning looks quite weird too. Maybe this Leshrac is a mid. Well,
Could
Leshrac
be.
Phoenix lane together, it looks kind of.
I was going to, would you rather that? You rather see this Phoenix in the core position? On the offlane?
Lesh.
No, well,
Yeah,
you
I
said,
think-
well, Leshman. Oh, and then you would still have another
Yeah.
offlane.
Yes.
To pair with the Phoenix. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds.
Your
better.
lanes seem kind of like meh right now on Serenity.
Yeah.
Like if you do that, I think that all 3 of your lanes can just potentially lose.
Yeah, Phoenix, you normally want some like tanky offlane to kind of frontline for you. Cause
Yeah.
you don't want to be getting right-clicked as a Phoenix.
Yeah, even though Phoenix is a bit tanky, he doesn't want to be in the front line in the fight.
There we go. That's the Phoenix Supernova Egg Beater. The Juggernaut is out in force this time for Alliance. And Jug, of course, very good against
Alliance
Zero so
strats
far.
are always so solid, I think.
Yeah.
It meets all the criterias. The team fight's always there, the skill's always there, the lane's good. Everything's really good,
You're
solid.
Playing Jug into like no insta stuns again, so
Yeah.
it's like how like Lestrac's not going to be able to ATOS stun you as a Jug.
You got to imagine you want to look for some more sort of control and lockdown if you're Serenity, right? Because you want to hold them back from stampeding away. You want to make sure that they're fighting near the egg, or
need-
forced to stay near the egg.
It's
like-
a good Ursa and Slark game for Sir. I'm sorry to cut you off. What were you
Oh
saying?
no, I agree.
Oh, he picked Morphling.
I was just gonna say, I think the way you deal with Jug is like having those instants, so that you
Mhm.
can pressure him. Because the games where Jug looks really OP are the ones where you can never cancel a spin TP, where you can never just get on top of him.
Yeah.
And he's not afraid to actually just like use that as a get out of jail free card. I guess they have some ways to get to the healing ward. It's not fun though. Like you don't want to have to waveform in all in commit for it or anything like that.
Phoenix is
The dive's
okay
quite
with
nice,
di-
yeah.
The
you can
dive's
dive
alright.
right click. Assuming you're not getting like Malefist or something mid dive.
Yeah, the
is always
dive's
possible.
okay. That's always the 2 things. Like, can you kill the healing ward and can you stop his spin TP? Because healing ward is so insane in team fights,
Yeah,
especially
it's
with the
another
heroes
ward.
that they have. Yeah.
What's interesting as well is that, Alliance banning the Brood out, even though when we've been seeing the Morph, it is Argit playing them, like Argit's the Morph and the Brood player, but maybe Alliance.
That's a
The
good
feeling-
point.
I guess
Good
maybe
point,
they
boys.
think that ZYD plays Morph as well or plays Brood as well, and
Yeah.
it would be a really good Brood game. I mean, I guess it could be a really good Brood game, but
I guess
interesting to
there's
see
not a-
that they're scared of the.
Yeah, there's
Brood.
not a lot of intel on the new version of Serenity with Ajit playing instead of Shadow. So.
I mean, there is of course the Morph Brood strat, which can be pretty crazy. But Axe,
So
there we go.
Febby,
So
you were right.
You are right, Febby.
I was
Lesh
right?
in the mid. Lesh in the
Oh.
mid, Axe in
Why
the
do you
offlane.
sound so surprised by that?
Oh, I mean, like it's come on, it's like basic knowledge. Axe is really good against Chalk. I think like Alliance was thinking about clinks even before seeing the Axe. Like, seeing the speed of them clicking the clinks.
Quickfoot loves clinks.
Yeah,
He does.
yeah, it is pretty good. I think. It's just that the laning.
It's
I guess what Clinks does pretty well against Lesh mid, or is the sort of the nuke, the magic burst enough to sort of threaten the Clinks
It's
early?
scary when the support is able to gank the clinks, cause like Monkey King, he's very easy to die. He's very good offensively, but he's very easy to die. But they have a Phoenix and Oracle support, so I think it's pretty. It's gonna be a pretty hard gank. So clinks is gonna have a pretty okay time.
Yeah, I mean, as you guys are saying, I think it does look good again for Alliance here, really.
The Axe is gonna be very thick though. Like he's gonna be so
Okay.
fat.
Yeah, he's got to make big plays this game.
Did you say
Otherwise,
he's gonna be thick?
it's going to be thick, mate.
Mm.
Yeah.
Do you guys like the set?
The
Yeah,
Axe
that's
set?
great, bro. Yeah.
The loincloth?
We need
I,
more.
I mean, I think it's fun. It's I still use the classic.
Oh, you don't go naked?
No, I mean I don't have the battle.
Oh, you don't have the battle pass levels.
What
That's
battle
right.
pass level are you?
Even if
Parker.
even if I had it, I would go classic. You know,
I see.
The one with the
Uh,
blink dagger is pretty cool. With the underwear.
I like the blink dagger
The
one's
axe.
good.
Yeah.
I didn't see that coming.
I think it's good. I think it's a cool cosmetic.
I've got goosebumps.
Well, let's have a look, ladies and gentlemen. Game 2 of Alliance versus Serenity. Alliance took game 1. See if they can do it again. They've got the old boxy centaur once more. He did have a beautiful time in the first game. We'll see if he's able to have a similar sort of performance here in the second. And Serenity was going to be a little different than Morphling. We know it's something that he's super comfortable on, at least that he's shown us. We did get told the stat from Jimmy the other day. They're apparently 0-5 and 0 in pro games. 1-5.
1-5 now. Yeah.
By 0-5 and 0, I mean,
This is
0 and 5. It's
Ajit
1 and 5.
or-
Yes, that's why Jimmy said they let him have the
Before
morph because he
J-Storm
was 0 and
played.
5.
Them, he was 0-5.
But
and then
he won
he's-
that game.
Yeah.
But then he won the game.
Jimmy's
Yeah.
like, we're gonna give it to him because this guy's 0-5. We're like, wow, Jimmy's actually really, and they got bodied.
So he's he's 1 and 5 now, Arjit.
But this was before he was with Serenity. This was like Ajit back on like.
Well, I
Yeah.
guess I don't know because that's
or-
obviously not that many games. So I don't know. Maybe that Jimmy's just pulling that stat from like the last few patches or something. The last
Maybe
patch.
he did his
Yeah.
data on Shadow playing Morphling on Serenity.
Oh, don't
He just
tell
got
him.
really
maybe
confused.
Yeah.
Jimmy got confused. He might have.
Yeah,
Someone
yeah.
actually checked the stats. Someone,
He gets
could anyone find out where he
paid
got
to
the
watch
zero?
Dota Buff. I'm sure
Right.
he did his job
gets paid
correctly.
to watch
Jimmy.
Statsman Jimmy.
Axe Phoenix lane is like pretty weird for Phoenix though. Axe just wants to cut and Phoenix doesn't want to steal the lever, so he's gonna be really low lever. His job is just stacking and
Yeah.
applying pressure to mid.
As Phoenix, don't you want to get the levels though?
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah, but it's the Axe who doesn't want you to do that. So.
yes. Axe's game is more important than your game because you can just catch up on levers at like 10
Yeah.
minutes in, 11 minutes in.
But that GPM talent. Gotta get that GPM talent.
I mean, like his levers is not gonna change that much. It's just that he's gonna be like level 2, level 3 until 9 minutes, I think.
Gets the range creep.
With W, it's pretty easy.
Good times.
This thing you have to watch like if the position 5 can deny the range or not, which I think he
Oh.
cannot. Oh,
He just did.
He
Finn.
just
He
did.
RNG'd it.
Dude.
With the spin.
with the CM too, it's pretty hard to
He
do it
got
on
it.
CM.
Insane here, ladies and gentlemen. He just,
CM is insane.
I mean, he's the man. He just said last game went
It's got
11
nothing
to
to
9.
deny.
Oh, shiz.
He's just RNGing the spins.
Go on, one more.
He should
X
be-
is
he got
really
it.
low
Yes.
too.
Go on then.
Go on, then. Oh.
Oh.
This is gonna be dicey. He needs to find a way to. Yeah. Okay, he's got the salve off. With the creep.
Guys, this can't be what iShrug intended. This was not his, our creator's vision.
I mean, as we said, these guys been seeing too much NA Dota. This was NA quals in a nutshell here, right?
Maybe Serenity. I mean, they built Midases. I'm down to call them unearned.
Yeah. They spent a good amount of time in NA. They played both those WSOE tournaments in Vegas.
Dude, we were talking about how funny that was. Like, they just randomly show up to these NA lands.
Oh, and there. Whoa. That's a solo kill here for ZYD in the middle lane. Straight up takes quite for out.
It was like full HP too. But yeah, like they just showed up for like 2 WSOEs. The second one was funny as hell.
They just straight in the grand finals.
they flew all the way to China to play like one best of 5 lose, and they're like, I guess we got second.
Is their manager a Suns fan or what?
Yeah, like how did you guys get them here? Do you know what that process was?
Getting Serenity to this event.
They're like,
I think it was like every other team was just like, we're focusing on TI quals, and Serenity's like, yeah, we'll come to NA. They just love it here, I guess.
Dang, dude.
They were like I don't know. Helps, you know, when they already got the NA visas. That's always something that can be kind of tricky.
Oh.
Is he? Nah.
No.
Oh.
Oh, whoa! Oh.
Too far. Boxy's willing to die for it.
Boxy, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, he'll take that. Free trip back to base. Why not?
Yeah, he wants to die.
It's the bonus
Dude,
for
Koifa died
Boxy.
again.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
To
Yes.
Phoenix behind the tower,
Yeah,
it looks
Phoenix.
like.
Oh
Phoenix sniped him.
Quite fat. He did.
Interesting.
So the mid lane, not going great for Lions, but top lane, Boxy's wrecking it. Bottom lane, I guess, you know, both teams getting farming. He's farming under the tower.
Oh,
You know
nice
what
guy.
do, and PYW is getting these creep pulls unpunished.
So this is the problem with having to deal with the X, and why it's so important to deny like the range creep. Like Febby said, is like once you hit level 2, if you're a CM and you try to fight him, he's just gonna battle hunger you and run at you, and he's faster than you too. So. Is he dead again?
No, not
I think he's
quite.
dead again.
No,
Oh
We got
no.
the
He,
Skelly walk
he
now.
had to level Skelly Walk, which most people.
I guess maybe level 4 is when you normally get that first point.
It's a trade though. Like Enigma's farming uncontested, right? So.
That's true. Now
And
being
this Phoenix is everywhere. He's contesting Enigma too.
man, Rogi being a nuisance.
Yeah, Raja is playing very well
Oh.
this tournament, I think.
Did you know him back from when you played in SCA at all?
Yeah, we were in the same team house.
Okay.
In MVP.
Oh
He
yeah,
was-
yeah, he was. in-
he was in MVP.
Oh yeah, he was.
Yeah, the shittier one. I was on the better one. Always.
He was on MVP.
Obviously.
What did you remember the joke names we used to call it?
Hot sex. Hot sex. MVP hot sex.
Because
MVP
the
hot sex.
Korean announcers would say, "I'm allowed to say this on air, right?"
Yeah.
It's like,
well,
you know,
right,
they just say MVP Phoenix.
Oh, I remember that.
Oh,
I feel like you're
Phoenix.
being
we say-
racist.
so we say-
What?
Dude, how can
Well,
it's a Korean announcer? I'm Korean.
Well,
They say MVP penis?
They said MVP penis and MVP hot six.
No way, no way.
But it's MVP hot six and MVP. So we said MVP penis and MVP hot sex. We always used to make fun of you guys. Me and Bambo would just mouth
You're
along to the
Korean,
announcer. Yeah.
Blitz. You shouldn't. It's like pig eating bacon.
Nah, that makes no sense in the context of this. You guys had a bad team name. Dude, MVP hot sex was hilarious.
It's a great team.
yeah.
Come on, you literally
to the
named your company Hot Six. I'm gonna call you MVP Hot Sex. Like,
They weren't thinking about how immature you guys can be. So I think that's what happened.
They're making a gaming team. They should.
MVP penis was hilarious, dude. That's what we always.
I mean,
call
that one you don't expect. That one
Yeah,
was more
I-
creative.
That was
Yeah,
that was a little out there.
Yeah.
That one.
That one.
What'd you guys call us?
Huh? Nothing. We respected you. We were mature. Like we didn't call you like. Well, what? I don't even know. How can you,
You
be
can't make
crazy?
Dude,
sense
after that?
I know Kyo. He would not have been saying nice things.
Dude, Bambo used to say the funniest stuff about Kyo. Oh my word.
That guy's hilarious.
They both look funny. Yeah.
They both are clowns. You guys are so mean to him, by the way.
Who? Kyo or?
Koreans, yeah. All the Koreans are so mean to Kyo.
Oh, cause like Koreans think Kyo ruined our chance to win a TI. They always see him pros only. But honestly, I think without him, like,
Of
we wouldn't
course.
be there. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
dude, is he gonna get like 8 spins?
Nah, Tigers.
Dude, he's gonna go-
Oh, there's so many
whoa.
spins.
Don't right click him.
Oh.
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 I still remember the QO TA game where he like 1v5 that Ohm was casting, I think.
Dude, Kyo was the most boomer bust player like ever.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bounce to Phoenix.
oh, he
Got
did.
it. Last bat.
Dude, look at this man.
Why
What?
is the fight happening here?
There's actually just five.
boxing.
Team-wise.
Team, as a team, get the
Is this
picture.
is
Get
this
the picture
fastest
up.
Picture.
Where's the picture?
There it is.
Dude, Boxy actually just solo
That's a-
1v2'd,
a
got 2 kills, and for some reason,
What?
Leshrac.
How does it happen?
A 7-minute team wipe across the map. I don't think that's never happened.
Serenity's playing behind tier 2 towers at 7 minutes as well. I mean, I get Axe, sure, but...
How does Centaur solo kill Oracle Morph?
Boxy does like this is
Centaur
like
God.
insane
Oh,
stuff
no.
with Centaur.
What the hell is going on?
My
That was some RNG
I mean
too.
that's like understandable, I think. There's so much action happening.
Is this understandable though?
It's-
I think it's
Oh,
understandable.
he egged him. He egged him, dude.
Enigma's
him.
coming
Got
over.
an egg on the haters.
He should be dead.
Got
Any-
that value, right click.
Any taunter deserves to die.
This game depends on the Enigma and the Centaur shoulder once again.
Yeah. Once you taunt like that, they're gonna punish you, dude.
It's so amazing to see like Boxy owning on Centaur.
What? Does he not normally or?
I mean, he does, but like these matches, how does he kill them? It's insane.
I'd be tilted if I saw that.
If you're like playing mid or something, and you're
Yeah,
signaling
it's
it,
like-
yeah.
Dude, we just died like 3. Okay, honestly, if I'm Leicester, I'm like, guys, that was dumb of me. But like, what the hell happened top? Like, there's 4 heroes mid.
Yeah, because there's like making a dumb overextension, and then there's just getting straight up outplayed in a 2v1.
There we go. They got him.
It just doesn't feel good, like, cause when you get soloed like that, you knew something went terribly wrong.
Is Enigma close to Herald Dominator? Oh, he does have it.
Have they got the? Alright, with Mickey they should. Well, should
Dude,
they?
this act's pretty
I think
tanky.
Yeah, they do. Okay, they don't. They do not. They
Oh.
do not have the damage. Well, PYW. He's a big boy. He's got 83 CS. He's level 9. He's got the items coming in. It's top net worth. Even with the black hole and 3 heroes, they cannot kill that man at the moment.
Also, you notice everyone's going phase boots lately on like every hero.
Yep.
Treads
yeah.
is just not a thing.
I think it's pretty good on non-strength, non-agility heroes, right? It doubles the armor. The turn rate's pretty big too. Moves so fast. I'm just stating what Facebooks does. So, yeah. I think the
Yeah.
armor is pretty big on the strength heroes though. It like buffs them up so much.
Oh, gets the call. Has he got the spins?
The edict.
He's not getting the spins, so Mickey should be fine.
Oh,
Wow,
nice
ZYD says, hold up. I've got him with the stun.
Okay, aside from that like weird dive this guy's been owning,
Yeah, he's been one of the stand-up players on this team. I think him and Raji have both looked.
I'm so down to see
Fantastic.
Lesh Midas, by the way.
He won't do it.
I've never seen it before.
He
but
won't.
like, I'm legit. That would maybe be the first Lesh Midas I've ever
I
seen.
mean, I guess
Oh
you do want to get
God.
those diabolic explosions.
That sounds like
Yeah, this is what they
24
should be doing. Enigma Centaur playing together. Those 2 strongs make super strong. What were you saying, guys?
Do 2 wrongs make a right?
No, the 2 strongs make a super strong.
like when you combine them.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, there's a bit of waste of an
Yeah,
Omni
Omni
Slash.
Slash.
Yeah, bailing that out. And Boxy does come in to help the team, but they've already lost Insania.
Yeah, and the top Enigma's got the tower, I think. Phoenix is coming over, but I think it's gonna be down.
Any possible deny? Nope. Yeah. I'm still okay with Midas. Nothing is as bad as the old every carry going Battle Fury. The Artur getting Battle Fury on Slark and PL and Terrablade's getting Battle Fury. That was
That was a bad meta.
oof.
We've had some bad metas, if I'm honest. The Midas one is just funny to me. Because
Yeah.
I genuinely think that Midas might be like the perfect item.
I think the carriers who got the Battle Furies feel like it was their meta. Right? They must feel so happy getting Battle Fury and just like farm up.
I mean, do you ever feel bad about that?
I'm
What,
not
getting
carry
Battle
player, so I hate it, but I think the carry
Yeah.
players feel nice.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Well, let's see. Let's check the Lesh. He's just finished his Veil, so he's going to queue up his next time soon. And we're not going to get the Midas stream yet, at least. We've seen ZOID, sometimes pick up Midases later on in his item builds.
I mean, Veil for mid is still pretty Oh, somebody on their team surely has a Midas. I just heard.
Yeah,
Morph?
Arjit does. Yeah, yeah.
Ajit, hell yeah.
Yeah, he's probably gonna. We'll see what build he does go for after. As we were saying, what the other day he went Midas, Lincoln's, Ags, Manta.
I
Travel.
like his
he went
though.
Midas.
Oh, he got the
Travel.
Travels, you're
Yeah,
right
that
as
was
well, yeah.
Super greedy.
He went Midas Travels. You're correct.
I mean, Axe having such a good game, he's going to be able to make a lot of space. That's where this Midas should pay off and work out well.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He actually has Blink already. Jeez.
Centaur does have ulti, right?
Oh,
he didn't see that
very
coming.
nice from Arjit. Do they have the damage with the
Yeah.
root? They do. Arjit coming in and taking that Hoostonk for his own good to set up and make sure that Boxy, who was holding on to the Stampede, never gets a chance to pop it.
Good play by Ajit. Oh, gold. Earth.
Too greedy when you're going for that play up top to also go for the tower bottom.
The Listrak played really bad there. He should have died at the tower so the edict hits the tower.
Oh. Ambitious. Yes, Axe Blink was down.
How's Clicks looking? I'm kind of scared for his game because he doesn't hit jungle really fast. Oh.
Struggling a little.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Let's see what they can do with this Blink Dagger. Okay, going for the tower deny.
Ooh, nice try.
Tried to go for the call in the last hit on it, PYW, but didn't quite get in range. Okay, still able to take away that little bit of gold from them.
Sick ninja moves by Mickey.
This Axe is still so far ahead of everybody. It just never feels good to be the highest net worth, I think, on Axe. Because eventually you know that just the nature of the hero, you're going to die.
Yeah.
You're going to blink call in. You're going to do your job, sure, and it gets easier, but like, you're going to die.
I guess the part that doesn't feel bad, it's not like he's taking farm from his team. Like, the way he got there is by playing enemy jungle.
Oh! And he gets him, grabs him out of the invis. PYW with a setup, with a follow-up burst as well. Dunk down from PYW, gets the kill.
Yeah, with Egg now, they can play pretty aggressive and force some of these towers. Even though Alliance can disengage with Stampede, it's still towers that you can claim.
I hear another
He
one.
has.
Oh
He's
my
found
lord.
another PYW. Rushing past the tower to catch out the CM.
Radiant's middle tower.
They're creating a lot of space for this Morph Midas to catch up to.
Yeah. And on the other side, it's just, well, it's Clinks is dead, but it's like, whether it's Clinks alive farming jungle or Jug, neither of those heroes farms that fast.
And indeed, Arjit.
I think they're all just way too afraid to farm in lane now because of this Axe. And once he gets Blade Mill, it gets even worse. Like, once he gets Blade Mill, he's a direct counter to the Jug.
Yeah,
Like, every time Jug.
Serenity has the map for like 10-15 minutes, I think. After that, I think Enigma Center can do some work in the team fight.
This'll come in handy.
Boxy's still just about a few hundred away from
Not a greedy
Sound
5. Look at Insania. Look.
talking about greed.
Not a greedy 5, guys. Not a greedy
Not a
5.
great fight, guys. Play for my team.
Team's losing. They're like suffering bottom lane.
Yeah.
Just like ulting the creeps.
I'm sure it's like, it's ward money, it's ward money.
Max Nova, which is fine, Bite gets cancelled.
Dire's bottom tower.
And we'll see the early bots picked up by ZYD. In fact, by both cores, Arjit as well. He's just got his bots finished up as well.
Boxy is really consistent at pressing the taunt button. Every time I look at him, he's very consistent.
He's got it hotkeeyed up for maximum efficiency there.
Febby's got such a crush on Boxy today.
I think he's really good. Even like 1 year ago, like when the alliance wasn't that good, I thought Boxy was really good. I mean, he is a really high rank player. I think his
Yes.
mechanics are very good.
What do you think? What do you think's like changed about this team in general? That's just made them better. Just like they've
Just
been
experience over time that like they're all very new players. I think all 5 of them, except Koifa maybe.
yeah.
Yeah. So I think like experience over the past year, like give him, alright, in this XY situations we need to do this, something like that. That I think is very big for Dota.
Hi, Granters.
Grant!
Grant, where you going? Oh, okay.
He's got to get his ramen in the morning.
You wanna get a monster? No, just in general.
Yeah, sure.
What are you gonna drink? Of course.
Take this one right here unopened.
All right. What are you laughing about, David?
Yeah.
Don't tell him.
Don't tell him, no. Don't.
Don't
he,
know anything.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
Oh, Mason's going in for a nice North American Java monster as well.
This looks
Mm.
this looks bad for Alliance. Serenity
not going
is
for Java.
prepared. They're sending Wolfling up first to scout.
Sup, Nugget Champ?
So I love Monster.
Boxing in with the stun, but the stun right here. It's going to keep him good. PYW tries for the
he
core,
misses the
doesn't
core. This
get
is
him.
very bad. This is very bad.
Doesn't catch him now. Mid-game in, committing with the Omni Slash straight and on towards the Axe, but the Axe is
That's
beefy.
nothing.
He's
Phoenix
tanky.
egg.
He walks it off.
Phoenix is in a very good position.
It's got to be a bit careful now fighting around this tier 1.
Yeah. Enigma does have blink, but as long as like he doesn't see the Oracle and the Phoenix, he's kind of he wants to like wait for them to show first.
Yeah. I feel like overall this game feels pretty comfortable for Serenity. Like this Clinks doesn't have a game and is playing catch-up mode, which is just doesn't feel good for this hero at all.
Yeah, they have the better late game too. The game
Yeah.
tempo fear is very good for them.
Just comes down to maybe what this Enigma can do.
Yeah,
as this
later
game
on.
in the team fights. Yeah, he's already transitioned. He didn't go for any of those team items. I think realizing it's going to be more about the black
Ooh,
hole.
Axis.
Oh! PYW. Oh.
Okay.
Actually, okay, they're not going to get inside here. Oh, my dunk. Oh, no, he's not.
Keep
Still on
chasing.
cooldown in it, yeah.
Block.
Leshrac
They-
dying bottom. ZYD, it's kind of twice now. He's been down there alone and died.
Dude, just let your axe carry you, man.
Yeah, these deaths are pretty big.
It seems like the
Oh, did he kill the Clinks? Clinks is dead. Maybe he died getting a kill. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, that's better. So he killed Clinks and then died to Jug. Midas bots.
What's the build? What's he going to go? Is he going to go Lincoln's? What's he thinking
Just
about?
go full Merlini, get the Radiance next.
Get the Radiance, okay.
E-Blade is really good this game. He's gonna get E-Blade eventually.
I mean, but is he? You know, RG isn't an Well, he wasn't an E-Blade kind of guy the other day.
He did get it in the game against PL the first time around.
Did he win that game?
No.
Oh,
Ah, you see. Oh,
This axe is just destroying.
oh, that's it. I mean, yeah, you're probably right with him
Wait.
saving up the money.
X queued up yours. I
He's
mean,
not
not
giving
X,
now.
the Centaur. Did I miss see? I've never seen a Centaur yours before. It is a really good item against Axe, but
Probably against Oracle too. And Lesh.
I think Pipe's more cooler. You know, like stay with your job in the game, which is the tank up. Give vision for the Enigma. I go in first for the Enigma to get a cool black hole off. Cause I feel like Jug can't front line right now, so he has to do that job.
Quite found again, and RG is going to continue to propel him towards his next item, and is going for the Scardy. Looking for the old right-click build of the Morph.
It's getting yeah.
Still, Serenity with the 3k lead this game.
Of-
Mickey's back on top now as the Jug.
Cool build that you can do when you're countered by the axe as Juggernaut is the Stratus resistance build. I think Stratus resistance is really good against axe. But he's not going for it, he's getting Manta.
Radiant's middle tower
Alliance, obviously, even though they are behind, they still have those big combo plays. The black hole threat's always there with the blink, and they've got suitable follow-up too.
And Clinks, once you get the Ags and have some levels, like, we'll be able to do damage in team fights around
Yeah.
his little Burning Men. But it's just Alliance's timing is coming way later than they would have hoped for.
In lands, I feel like these kind of draft is really good. The one that like punishes with the black core, the echoes,
Yep.
you know, those big ultimates.
And Clinks' ultimate's kind of like that too now. If you overcommit and you're fighting underneath it, you just get destroyed.
Yeah.
There we go. Serenity smoking up behind ZYD. Using him as a bit of a bait. Boxy's going to jump in. In fact, at the same time, PYW is able to find Tiger in the tree line. Stampede was there, but it will not get Tiger back to safety as he gets burst down. Good jump from PYW. Make sure there's no chance for Tiger to make a play with his Enigma there. Gets him out, and now they'll start to move towards the top. Alliance, a little bit harder to jump now, though. As they'll be aware.
getting Bloodstone. Is Clinks close to Axe or did he
Yeah, he's very close, right?
Just point booster.
Nice,
Oh,
yeah.
he's got
He's
it.
got it. He's got it.
All right.
Also, what's the goal? Is that 4?
4K lead.
Okay. Dude, I'm blind.
Yeah. It feels like it's a bigger lead when you see like the net worth of some of these heroes like Clinks and stuff, but I guess Enigma is basically a core, so they're playing with.
No, Enigma's
cores.
not 15 too with that sweet GPM talent.
Yeah.
And it feels even worse once
Right.
you look at how the fights have been going
You
as
see
well.
that the Winchant's favored alliance.
55%.
Yeah.
Really? Would you agree with that, Parker?
Nope.
I don't either.
I would say
I think it's 60-40 the other way.
Yeah, 60 was like the number I was looking at.
Huh?
Maybe even 65.
The fights don't look close right now. And I don't know what the expectation is to
Yeah.
turn them.
I think it's because Alliance doesn't want to fight at all right now.
Oh,
'cause
look at this.
They managed to
Yeah.
catch Mickey with
He's
that
just
call.
dead.
Axe just has such a free game, and even if, let's say, you get off a good Enigma BKB Black Hole at some point in this game, you can play around it, the cooldown, as well as with buybacks. And as well as with Aegis. Like, there are ways to play into Black Hole.
I think they're just waiting for the item timings, and they were behind, so they're just saying to themselves, "Let's wait for Klink's Axe, let's wait
Yeah.
for BKB Enigma." So, I think that's why like they're not even fighting at all. I feel.
We go insane here. Another catch here as Serenity continue to grow their advantage. Alliance getting picked apart.
Well.
And PYW is still the strongest man here in the game.
Last time we doubted the Dota Plus was one of the complexity games where it said it was 80-20 when it was like an even game, and it was very correct, so
We'll see
we'll
if,
put it to test again.
if Alliance is able to find that swing that the numbers seem to predict that they can. But at the moment, it's certainly looking to be all Serenity here in this game too.
They have no good ways of canceling Black Core, so it might look like a good Enigma game, but because of the Oracle and the Phoenix, I don't think it's that great of an Enigma game.
I mean, right now they just don't deal enough damage with it. Like, even if they get the hole off, your ideal is that you get like a 4-man hole into like freezing field, and you have to also catch Oracle.
I'm going to go for this down here, and they'll certainly have it. Walk
Nice
up in the
play.
black hole onto the morph. That'll be the counterplay from PYW going with the call
Klink
on
still has
Quaifa.
ulti.
Stampede's there. Quaifa's going to get out of there. In
Oh,
fact,
this could be
Quaifa's on the
really
back. Boxy's in with a 2-man stun. The Omni Slash as well. They've
Oh,
lost
no.
a second.
Gaben was right.
Dude!
And
And
XCJ will pop as well after the false promise. Alliance.
Why did they go in
Ooh.
1 by 1?
That was very
Why is
sloppy.
Andre bottom?
Yeah.
Why is
I mean-
Andre bottom like that, Parker?
How do these things happen?
I don't know.
Like, this
Yeah, the Phoenix was
Yeah,
not even there
Dota
too.
Plus is
Go high
actually
ground.
Oh my god, they're just gonna go high
insane
ground.
with how clever it is.
We're honestly so stupid.
yeah.
Gabe was right.
Oh my. I mean, there's no way. It predicted that Ajay was gonna get caught and they would TP in 1 by 1.
And they get a PYW buyback as well out.
Oh my god, his
With that
game
push.
is. Look at how his net worth tanks after that.
And you, on,
Oh
on,
my
on sort of
word.
this here as
Yeah.
an axe that he's not going to get back up there. This is going to be the, sort of the start of the end for an axe's
So
advantage.
the thing about Axe is like, well, I saw you having that Underlords argument with Nahaz, so I'm gonna make that. It's like, you know, when you get low tier, because all of his items are so like low tier, they're really inexpensive. He has
Yeah.
Blade Mail, Blink, Vanguard. All these items are like fantastic for a certain portion of the game, and then once you hit the mid game, they don't do anything. Like, these items are geared to like help your team out after a certain point, and you can't solo carry a game with Axe.
Oh.
I mean, he's gonna try.
But when
right
you
now.
make plays like this, he certainly makes a good argument for it. Catching out Mickey.
Yeah, Mickey's been free farming all game. Is that his first death? Second death on the old jug? Oh, fourth death. Okay,
Yeah,
just
he
kidding.
died a lot.
First, second, third, and fourth.
Yes. Exactly.
I got you, dude.
Serenity realizing the Black Core is down, and they just like lost pretty handily at
yeah.
bottom. So they
Dude,
They can lose a tier 3 though.
Ooh. I think this
Nice move from
trade
Alliance.
might be okay for Serenity. I think getting Roshan's actually
Yeah.
slightly better, but it's at least a trade for Alliance. And with that, they get the gold lead, actually.
Axe is hunting, but no.
These days, since the game tempo is so slow, these tier 3s actually mean a lot because of the shrine.
Oh, they're going to turn on PYW. Boxy from the trees. False promise, though. Keeps PYW. He's taking a lot
dead,
of
right?
damage.
So much damage.
He's
That's
fine.
pretty
He's fine. He'll shake
close.
it off. He'll shake it off.
I think he'll die.
Oh,
Damn.
You're wrong.
What's the Oracle got? Did he have any extra urns or
No, he
anything?
didn't.
No.
He didn't.
Dude, Oracle heal is always like, everyone always underrates it.
The
Plus,
Sunray was there too, I guess.
Yeah.
Sunray
plus he
was
has
pretty good.
passive regen. Like he has a lot of.
I
Oh,
mean, that was one of those where it looked like a bit more dead than normal.
Yeah, Sunray was pretty big. I think.
just gonna-
Basher, Juggernaut.
And Alliance, that's the thing with his Clinks. He had such a bad game, bad start, but as soon as he gets Ag Scepter, his damage just skyrockets. Even with no items, you're just a killing threat.
The only problem with him is he's paper as well. Like as soon
Yeah.
as he gets jumped on,
Well,
he just dies.
If he's, as long as he's got his ultimate down or got like, you know, his double skeleton walk skellies, like he's still doing damage even if he dies, so it's the nice thing.
Dissenter
like-
finishes Yules? Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I liked how you guys compared him to Veno yesterday. I heard one of you guys comparing him to Veno, and as long as he gets the ultimate off in fights, he does
That was
his
not
job.
me. Was that you,
It was whoever was sitting here. I think it was,
Mason?
I think that sounded very,
BSJ?
very
It's,
good.
it's
BSJ?
Mason or BSJ.
It's like a weird version of Veno.
I think it was BSJ.
The banana man himself.
They want to kill into Roche, but
I'm gonna need to see
like they're
the
not gonna
impact of
find
this
anything.
morph soon. Because so far he's just been kind of getting carried by.
yeah.
By
I
the
mean, right
axe.
now he only has Midas Travel. Right?
Should he have gone E-Blade?
build, dude. I don't think he should have gone Midas into travels.
I mean-
so greedy.
If he loses, you can always blame the Midas Travel. But I think if you win, you don't say like we won because of Midas Travel. You know,
Yeah.
like,
All you did was farm.
yeah, I think one is enough.
This-
Midas is enough.
This game's been set up for him to carry.
Yes. And he
this-
needs to. Everything's been fulfilled for him, man.
Yeah.
They've given him unlimited space. They've killed all cores.
He
they-
carried the Lions in the past 5 minutes by dying bottom.
Yeah. If they don't win this game, it's very much on his shoulders, or you can maybe say the draft was insufficient.
Boxy.
Oh, where's Boxy going, dude?
To their base, to
In
their
the
base.
Yeah, in the fountain. Into the fountain.
Go to the tier 4s. Damage it a little bit. No, it's dead.
That was a nice instant blink by him, but I think because he reacted so fast, wasn't able to blink very far.
And despite Midas spots, Mickey has been top net worth the entire game.
I like that he's getting pipe after yours. Nice, nice, nice.
And there's a basher now on him too.
Juggernaut, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, he's getting it.
I think when you have this much attack speed, I see a lot of people like get B-fly like right after. It's okay, but like control for your team is always just better. And
Yeah.
it's something that Alliance I think values a lot in their cores.
Man fighting Jug is, Morphling as Jug is pretty cool too. Haste on, was that Haste on Leshrac? That might be pretty good.
Oh, was that
Oh,
Aeon
yeah.
display too?
Aeon just queued up for Enigma, right?
Okay. I guess so.
Okay.
If Axe jumps him, he always has a way to disengage and then get BKB.
But he
hold.
should
you
never be
shouldn't,
jumped
yeah,
first.
I
though.
don't-
I don't
agree.
like that.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't like the Aeon
Yeah.
disc.
He should get Refresher.
Dire's top shrine is under
Needs to go for the just big late game items. Aeon disc feels like a
Axe leading the smoke.
Midway.
'Cause he's going up the high ground. Oh, very nice positioning by Taiga.
Indeed, he's waiting for this.
Blink.
shrine is under attack.
Oh!
PYW's trying to
Oh,
chase.
They're gonna see Clinks.
They've lost Insania. They'll turn with the Malefice. They're popping the
The
Black Hole,
Oracle's
but the
there.
false promise is indeed there. Tiger,
Surely he's not gonna live.
he's dead.
With the
Nah,
shrine,
With the
maybe?
he's
He's
fine.
fine.
He's more than fine. He's going to be back up to
Yeah,
full.
yeah, yeah.
It's going to be full HP. Oh, no, crapper. Okay, not full HP, but hey, he's like...
The
Dude,
Shrine
he's
actually
fine.
saved him
Oh,
there. Yeah.
that's actually pretty big. Serenity is gonna go Roche.
Yep.
No, they
And
have
Black
Roche.
Hole's down.
Do it?
High
Didn't they
ground it.
already?
Oh,
have-
they
dude,
did Roche.
Guys, what are you
What am
talking?
I-
They've
what am
had
I-
Roche.
I'm sorry.
Dude, they did it like 3 minutes ago.
I was like 2. Ah, maybe it was 3.
Friends,
They wanna run down mid, but Klinks is ratting top.
there's a Phoenix with Shivas.
No, Morphling is top. Okay.
Damn. I mean, yeah, Phoenix. Speaking of like 4 positions that farm, that he's one of the best with that GPM talent. So
Alright, more Scotty now. I'm gonna need to see some heavy carry job.
he needs one more item.
Dire's top
You real, bro? Like, how many items do you need?
Boxy.
He's still behind Jug.
And he's going to get the fight started here on the back lines. Jumps in, looks towards the Oracle. The backup's going to be there from the
Nice.
Phoenix. They dive in, Insania popping the ult, holding the ground with the bash and the Omni Slash. They've killed off the Axe. PYW's dead for 100. Run forward from ZYD as he looks to chase down Tiger, but the BKB's popped. They get a stun control out onto Boxy. Boxy's surrounded. Boxy's dead. As now Mickey still wants to keep this going, trying to get him with the Blade Fury. He's looking for that Oracle, can't wait on
Phoenix?
Talk about it, he'll get Arjit instead, the bigger kill. The Morph's gone and XCJ should fall as well as Mickey runs down another, the bash and the crits out. As Alliance, they'll come out on top, Roger. Shiva's Gale will clip Tiger, so we'll stop any blink chase attempt. So Roger will manage to get out of that.
They do just like Koifa just like dies accidentally now.
Yeah, it's just his role to get as many
Yeah.
skeletons down as possible.
Just get the bros.
So Serenity just lost with Aegis and no Black Core.
Nah, the Aegis faded. I saw
Yeah, I
regen
think
go
it-
off on him, so I think
yeah.
it faded
It
actually.
did, yeah.
They just killed him the once, but
But yeah, he doesn't do anything. Like his hero impact is like just not good.
what's the Dota Plus win percent? They believed in Alliance.
The entire time.
Well,
while we
for a
died.
little bit they were like,
50-50.
actually,
Yeah. Yeah, it never really dropped below 50.
I mean, once we see like
Is it
Alright.
because of the Enigma? Because it treats it like a
Enigma's gotta be.
Spectre?
Oh,
Maybe Clinks is also some super OP hero on Dota Plus. I could see that.
so what do we need on this morph for him to?
E-Blade is
He
always really
feels
good.
so good. Yeah, save
Yeah.
yourself, save teammates against all that physical Clinks damage too.
I just don't like it when you do these builds that rely on your team to like win for you in the mid game. Because then it's like you need how many items do you need to be strong, you know?
Koifa,
Yeah, you went in
he
alone
needs
here.
help, and he's not going to get any.
I guess he ran into a sentry. And
He'll know about the ward, but
Axe is going Shiva when there's already a Shiva on Phoenix too.
Next one of those heroes that like, it just feels like for all the net worth you can have, there's the impact from items on the axe is just never great.
Heart
true.
is always good with Oracle.
have
I
you
think.
guys seen his level? Oh,
Oh,
Oh, shit's happening. Enigma has Black Core.
thanks.
Oh!
Serenity's just got to get out of it. I know they're going to at least
Quick
lose a
bot back.
second.
quick for
He's-
bot back.
Yeah,
They're pinging Roche.
Serenity is not that.
As long as Roche doesn't respawn, it's fine.
Yeah, Serenity is pretty happy with
Is
that.
it longer or shorter respawn? It's going to be a
Pretty
long one.
unlucky if they
Medium.
get it, yeah.
Yeah, in the middle. Koifa's getting vision on
Koifa's
ZYD
scouting.
though. Rest of the team moving over. I'll pop out of the invis, start to poke away.
He is not doing that much.
Can you find somewhere
Oh,
to
it's pretty
TP out?
tanky. Morphling.
He's got the BKB and the Bloodstone heal.
Yeah, he has to deal with this jug who's got Abyssal.
Koifa still
Nice.
keeping eyes on him. The rest of Alliance are coming across, and there we have it.
He's
Insania.
dead.
He's in with the blink that he has to jump in with the Frostbite. ZYD's caught, and ZYD does not have buyback available.
Yeah.
600 gold short, so he's out of the game for 90 seconds. Will not be available for this defense.
Boxy already is hitting it.
Wow.
No Lesh.
Well, I was, considering not renewing my Dota Plus, but Gaben, take my $5.
Take me by the
I
wallet,
wish you
Gabe.
could see it in game though. You know,
That's-
like while you're playing, that'd be the next level. Dota plus plus.
Yeah.
Dota plus plus.
$20 a month. There we go.
Would you pay 20 to see if you were winning? If you could see your active in-game prob.
Only if you could like ult chat on the chat wheel, like the way there's that OpenAI chat wheel line. Like
Yeah, if you could ult
you
ping
got
it.
to use it to be able to shit talk. or
Let me
something.
say, I've never been more tilted by all chat in any like competitive in any pub game. That was the most.
Like
we
when
the
they
first
act-
had
had
the
to play it.
OpenAI.
Well, the
man.
OpenAI is
I
coming
was
out.
so mad.
Because, humans can be wrong, but when it's the OpenAI stating things against you, it's like, okay, well, you know they're right. See, now looking at the axe.
Iron Disc got popped.
Febby not a fan of this.
Yeah.
Alliance do still have the slight lead here. And in recent fights, the execution does seem to be in a little tighter from Alliance in comparison to what Serenity's been providing.
I just think that the Morphs build, it just requires so many items to be good.
Yeah.
Now-
Maybe the Manta is not needed.
Now you have to be online, right? You agree with me here? Now is like if your hero doesn't.
You
I
don't-
wanna
you don't
see some
think one more
5v5s.
item will?
I mean, PYW,
He's
he's
gonna
looking
be
to
good. Oracle.
he's trying to start the fight.
Ah.
I hate you, Parker.
Unless
That's what Ajit's saying, you know. He's like, one more item, guys.
Guys, I still need to sell this Midas, but once I get value from it from the Ag Shard,
He wants
this can be good. Alliance is separated.
Yeah.
they're very split. They just caught Axior.
Blind blink.
Do a blind blink.
Oh. They just caught Jug there.
They
earlier
might still
too.
get
Oh,
him,
he's
that
still there.
PYW.
Oh.
Oh, they see him.
They've got him.
He should have the Blade Fury.
Oh, there you go.
They do still
He's
have the
being
call.
patient.
There's the backup. Poxy's in with the stun.
It's that they're trying.
They're trying to turn. Mickey's got an Omni Slash available, and he's going to pop it straight away. The Supernova does come out. His Omni Slash bouncing
Got you,
around
get some by
PYW.
the egg.
PYW is getting low. Mickey, can he get out of
Enigma,
range? He cannot.
Enigma.
There's the
Oh.
black hole. Tiger's in. Grabs the 3. The 4 of them.
They are
Arjun
locked in.
walks into the
Oh
hole.
my
He
God.
says, I want in as well. 4 dead as Tiger gets the ultra kill. A 2-man black hole turned into 4. And a team wipe. As Serenity, they just got sucked in.
Dude, I think everybody walked in. 'Cause
Everybo-
they didn't Oracle either. They literally
They just walked into the black hole.
The moment they all in the jug,
Yeah.
I think it was really bad. Like,
Yeah.
They used too many spares for the jug.
Dude, you think that was the problem? I think they just literally 5-man walked.
I mean, like the fight was over by then. I think
It was
once-
looking rough.
yeah,
It was.
once the Phoenix popped the egg and
I
they
would
didn't kill anything, the Enigma was gonna black
Just
hole
go game
everyone.
there, isn't it? GG.
Yeah.
That's a GG black hole and a half there, ladies and gentlemen. Tiger.
Dude, I did not like this morph build. Like I was.
GG.
I'm-
GG indeed. That's it, 2-0. Alliance, they've done it. They're moving on to the grand finals, and Serenity, we'll have to say goodbye to them, but we've had a lot of fun with them being here. Lots of entertaining builds from them this time round. Their approach to the game was not victorious.
There's something really funny about seeing Mickey next to Quakefa. It's like, you know, Quakefa's so big. Oh, and the handshakes.
But they did well. They had their fun, Serenity, but this game, it didn't pay off. Arjit tried for sort of a similar morph approach as he did the other day, which did work for him before, but the Midas spots, slowing down his impact maybe a little too much, wasn't able to really offer too much to the team.
Can we see hero damage?
Let's have a look. What are the
I want
numbers
to
like?
see the numbers. Oh my lord.
Only 9k hero damage
He
on the
actually
morph,
did less
yes.
than the Phoenix.
It's very low. That's very low.
It's always tough when you come into like a new team as a stand-in.
But that
and you're-
GPM though. I mean,
GPM is sick.
It's what matters for carry players.
I mean,
That's
it's not
what PSG scored us.
amazing, but it's the highest on his team.
The damage numbers, that's the first thing you look at when your carry loses you the game is you had all this gold. How much impact did you have?
I think you should at least have one for every net worth. 1 damage for every net worth.
Okay. I think,
It's like 1
Yeah.
to 1. So
Oh,
you should at least
really?
be at 20k.
I guess that's not a
not bad.
bad sort of numbers. As
You
yeah,
want to translate your
comparison.
damage to gold.
yeah. I mean, that's why you give these hero either like into hero damage buildings, whatever.
Yeah.
Like you have to turn gold given to cores into impact on the game, which
Yes.
Ajit didn't have.
Whereas like you felt, I mean, Quakefa died like so many times, and yet you still felt his presence on the map.
At the end of the day, he didn't actually take up that much farm while having an impact. Like Mickey took a lot of farm. He was the one farming all game long, but then he also, made a count in those fights.
Yeah, it's
Tank damage, he dealt damage.
It's like we built all this space for you. This Axe won his lane. He goes around killing everybody. It's like you have to, at that point you have to come through.
Well, here they are.
Oh, here we go.
Here they are, the winners themselves.
Shout for the captain.
Yeah. So,
Thank you,
Boxy, you got
Blitz.
you've been getting solo kills like crazy. You got 2 at top. What's been going on with your Centaur? Are you surprised they haven't banned it out?
I think what happened is that I was looking bottom and I was just auto attacking and then I stampeded
To save me.
to save him
Mhm.
and then they both died.
Okay.
Because
No,
they
but I
were
think-
looking at bottom too.
I mean, honestly, I think Santa is really strong, but I think their lane was really bad against my hero.
I see.
And Tommy, with his prime Enigma denies, kept them under-leveled. So yeah,
Oh.
it was nice.
Can you guys talk about Max's decision to not go BKB in game number 1? He went Ags Lincolns.
Shivers
I'm
too.
quoting the man himself. I don't need BKB. I just fucked up.
Okay.
I mean, he didn't need it. And Insania, we've you got something to answer for here. We did see you ulting the creeps as CM, as I believe you have been telling us you're not very greedy position 5. What was it with that?
That's just how you play Maiden, man.
Okay.
It's nothing special to me, you know. If you see a double camp, you pull them together and you ulti them. That's just how Dota is played.
I see.
It's not me
I
being
see.
greedy.
Interesting,
I
yeah.
just want to point out that Custom Maiden does not have an XP talent, and at one point in the game, believe you were level 20, and our mid was
How is that my fault?
Oh.
How is it my fault if
you
Max
recall what
feeds?
level or
How is it my fault if Max is level 18 feeding? I even said you can take the tome if you want it. I didn't even take that tome.
he even did.
Yes, he even took the tome. Not my fault.
You had more net worth in game number 1 than Taiga did by like 5,000 gold.
I mean, come on, man. The game number 1 had like 20 kills,
Yeah, you were
That's-
11, 1, and 23 that game.
something like that.
Yeah.
Coincidentally, there's
impressive.
always a reason for
A lot of
one
kill
your-
stealing going on.
From the man himself, this guy, number 1 kill stealer in Dota 2.
How? I had
Did I tell you guys the story about the Fade Bolt?
I had 30 assists and you had like 15.
Okay, let's hear this.
I had 23. Okay, so normally when we try to kill people in the lane, what happens is we have like 3 nukes, right? Like
Yeah.
Taiga has his Ether Shock. I have like my Fade Bolt, and Boxy has like Hoof Stomp.
Okay.
Whatever, dude. And none of us want to use. Oh, I mean, Tommy always uses the spell. He's like the sacrificial player in our team. And then me and Boxy are both kind of waiting for the last hit, and they're like, "Nah, we don't have damage to kill this guy." And we both back off, and the guy gets away.
I mean, I blame Aiden. I have like an AoE spell usually, and Aiden has a single target. So I'm waiting for more people to join the battle.
Exactly. So I should use it on that one target to get the kill.
What? I'm waiting for more people to come with my AoE, you know? So you should use it right away. No. Whatever. We've been over this a million times. This is not gonna get anywhere.
Well done, though. You guys are now back to playing against Pain in the finals. You guys better prepared for them?
I think we had a pretty good idea of how we wanted to play against them yesterday, but we felt like we kind of messed up a bit and didn't really execute at the level we wanted to. And then I think game 3 they had us outdrafted, but we played pretty well, so the game was like doable. But yeah, now game 2 I think we really just messed up. So I think we're gonna watch them now for about an hour and a half or something like that, and then hopefully we'll give them a better match in the grands.
Ping pong for an hour and a half.
So while you watch replays,
That's
Yeah, we
usually
bring
how it
ping
goes. I'm physically preparing for it.
Nice.
He needs to train us back, you know.
I see,
Put
I
all of
see.
us on it. All right.
Well,
All right.
thank you
Thanks a
very
lot,
much,
guys.
Insania, and best of luck, of course, ladies and gentlemen, Alliance. With that 2-0 going on to the grand finals to play against Pain in a best of 5. And obviously, if you did miss the best of 3 yesterday, it was a very entertaining series, so without a doubt, this is going to be a best of 5 that you do not want to miss. But as a bit of time, and as you heard there, of course, we are going to be giving the players on Alliance a bit of a break before they're thrown into the best of 5 against Pain, a bit of time to prepare and rest up. So there's more things going on. We've got so much. I believe the first thing we've got going on is another little special video for you, ladies and gentlemen. So here, brought to you by the beautiful BTS production team, is a little video about JStorm.